-1. Wars rage through the region in which you reside. You withdraw into a hidden retreat, waiting for them to pass. Lose a resource. Hidden retreat, lose a resource. A pair of proper clothing, a couple of handmade puppets, a slip of paper that lets me enter the stable at any point. We know which resource we will lose. The important thing is wars in Britain. For the wars. List of wars involving the United Kingdom. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Romania. And then we have the French invasion. That could be something that fits time-wise, kind of. I think I'd like this even more. French invasion. The Albigensian Crusade. Anglo-French War. We are in England, right? English invasion in France. Oh my god. Like all the... how many? Okay. A war rages through the region in which you reside. You withdraw a hidden retreat, waiting for them to pass. We can probably pass the whole French stuff. The whole French stuff. Baron's Crusade. Diplomatic Victory. Settonian War. 9th Crusade, Anglo-French War again. Means King John becomes increasingly unpopular. Civil War, Civil War. Oh, the First Barons War, the Civil War in the Kingdom of England, in which groups of British landowners, federal barons, led by Fritz Walter, waged against the King John of England. I mean, that sounds good. It's not that long, but why not? Configures on. Yeah. For a civil war in which a group of rebellious major landowners, commonly referred to as barons, led by wage. Okay. War. If we already have the that does not fit. That does not fit as well. That does not fit as well. That does not fit as well. I think this memory is put into our diary. We are lucky because we have diary space right now. Okay, after the long fights with France, okay, the whole of war does not seem to end. It started as whispers among the landowners. And turned into a battle against their own. As it was no longer safe to stay with the gardeners, I needed a new place to go. It more so had been coincidence. My English. It had been a coincidence where I found this slip, which would grant me entrance into the stables of the nobles. I took it. I pushed the dwarf into a hidden retreat, waiting for them to pass. I took it. And used it as an excuse to get into the lands of the summer estate from one of them. Which hold the stable. Which held? There I searched myself an empty basement to crawl in. And next to the vine, which grew riper every year, the same did I. Okay. After the long fights with Thrawn, the horror of war does not seem to end. It started as whispers among the landowners and turned into a battle against their own. As it was no longer safe to stay in the garden with the gardeners, I needed a new place to go. It had been a coincidence that I found the snip, which would grant me entrance to the stable of the nobles. I took it and used it as an excuse to get into the lands of the summer estate from one of them, which held the stable. There I searched myself an empty basement to crawl in, and next to the vine, which grew ripe every year, the same did I. Which means this character dies. To be fair, those characters die as well. And we lose a resource. Damn. That's not good. That's not good. Not at all. War always had been something I did not enjoy, but it felt different when it still had been with someone outside of the borders. Some other country one could fall for, an enemy which brought minds together under the banner of being one. Now, where war was inside our own borders, it seemed even more dangerous. It started small, with whispers of discontent under the landowners. When the voices against our current monarch grew louder, I decided it was time for me to find a place to stay. One could only imagine what would happen to me if someone caught me and put me in some kind of prison. Not only how dangerous the bloodlust would get, but also the fear of getting shushed into the streets in broad sunlight. So I used the slip, which said I was allowed to step onto the land of the noble stables. From there it was easy to find a way into the basement, in which one of the lords kept his finest wine. No one would find time to drink such exquisite drinks when they have to fear for their heads. Or at least that was I told myself when I decided it was an excellent idea to hide there. But I'm sure that I just have pure luck, as I'm sitting in the dark right now and no one actually tried to get into this part of the wine cellars for a handful of years. Is the noble still alive? I cannot know. To be quite frank, I'm not even able to tell how long this civil war has been going on for and when I should get out again. I'm only waiting for a sign from the outside world. Now, I actually do not mind spending the day sleeping away on my own. It might be damp and cold, and occasionally a rat makes its appearance known, but I at least do not have to hide, and no one cares about my looks, strange skin condition, and everlasting youth.